slippery as greasy. Roads are greasy. So maybe I see something good, huh? Probably not, though. One time I see something not good is when I don't have the camera on, so. Yeah, so this I bring you along. Traffic's going slow. We're at 32 mile an hour now. Welcome to the channel. Can't read it, it's real small, so. Real small writing, and the camera's kind of on the other side of the vehicle. And I haven't fixed it yet. I keep saying I'm going to move it over, but I don't move it over. I just leave it there. Yeah, we must have got 5 inches of snow overnight, so. After the cold freeze. Now we're up to 16 degrees here. Fahrenheit, of course, right? Going to pick up some metal for the project in question, and did make contact with some of the flexible tubing that I need. I did make inquire of that yesterday, so I plan to get that today as well. And she's pretty slippery. I'm gonna go beside the railroad tracks because the hill that I have to climb up is pretty slippery, I bet, right now. So I'm surprised I haven't lost you by now, because that's usually that corner I just went around. It's the dead zone on the way out from town, so it's the dead zone on and off through here, so. Our county road commission that are just grading the roads, and they are putting some sand down tonight. That's nice of them. It's nice of them to put some sand down for but it just smells skunk. Yeah, it smells skunk. I didn't think it was warm enough for the skunks to be out, but one must have got out. Yeah, my breath's not that bad in the morning, but it's a skunk. But yeah. I was so tired last night that I didn't even go down to the garage, because actually I did go down to the garage. I threw some wood in the stove and came back to the house and vegetated, because it's been so cold that and driving with the traffic and the weather like it is tends to wear on you, you know, because Does me. I would assume it doesn't do it to anybody else, just but me. But just slow going and slow going. I think we're down to about 35 now. So 35. We're on from 29 people down to 2. That's all-time record. That's like when just love when people just do that. They don't even know where they're going, and they just freaking slam on the brakes. And of course they turn their turn signal on. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They didn't just slam on the brakes. You guys seen it? Yeah, his blinker on, but kept waiting for him to do something because it started slowing down. He didn't know where he was going. He didn't know where the address. Probably didn't have his GPS in sync. He was just driving down the road. Anyways, garbage trucks guys are out today. I don't think they had. I don't believe they had Monday off because of being a holiday here, U.S. So. The reason why I didn't just dart around that truck there, even if he was turning, it was on a corner. So the guy behind me wanted me just to drive around him. He was like up my butt, so I ain't gonna do it. It's my fault passing him on a curve, so even if the guy in a hurry was behind me was in a hurry, so he's way back now. I think it's him. Now he's catching up, but because I'm behind this lady, I assume it's ladies, you know what I'm saying? They're going really cautious, so my wife yells at me about that. You just assume that's a lady, just because the car is going slow. Well, I said, you're a lady and you drive slow. Well, that doesn't mean every car goes slow. It's a lady. I think I'd get my cold back slowly. Mainly because we're in the heat. You know what I'm saying? I had the bus baking for the people. And then I have, my wife has the house baking for the people, for her. And then when I'm down in the garage, I you know, the heat's above my head, so I have a worm in there, try to warm it up below my head. I could have passed there, but what's the hurry? Once I get my stuff, then I gotta go home and gotta change the last snow tire on this car. I thought I had them all done, but I don't. I have one more to change. I thought I'd changed one last year. Maybe I didn't. Usually just stay local. I don't go very far away from the wintertime. But Saturday we're gonna go down to see my daughter, and my granddaughter's going with me, so we're gonna go down there. And then I'm planning to film something that you guys might like on Saturday. So stay tuned. If I go on live, I don't know if I can film in this building. I know I can film. I just don't know if I can. I don't think I can get any cell service inside this building. So most of the buildings are big. A lot of metal structures inside of them. So metal, supports, we'll say, not structures. I guess the same thing. Yeah. So I'm coming up to my normal roundabout. The railroad track's on the right. So I'm going pretty much the same way I do when I film the train coming into town. So if they look familiar, some people follow along, and eventually, if you follow me along, you'll eventually notice that I drive the same routes. You know what I'm saying? I do. I know. When other YouTubers do live footage or even record where they go somewhere or something to the effect, after a while you get used to the routes they go. So I don't see too many doing them every day, filming in their car every day, especially live. They just use their GoPro and they'll record stuff and then cut it to pieces and use bits and pieces of it. So I know that's why I can't keep people very interested unless something drastically happens. So, but I get it. Oh, this is much better. This road is much better. It's well traveled. That's why the road commissions take care of it better. I'm hoping that when I put this last snow tire on, this car won't do the weird. It's like backtrack. It's dog tracking in the back. It's like I gotta oversteer to keep it going straight. Not all the time, but enough time. No, it's not my head. There's a lot of things loose in my head, but it's not that. Yeah, I was gonna lay around today, do nothing, but just watch TV and lay around today. But I didn't do that. Especially when I called and ordered some metal, and then I called and found that place that had the rubber material, so I can bring it back and show you Just let the camera run, doesn't matter. Welcome to the channel if you guys are new there. I see a few more numbers, a few more live numbers. So we're just going to my normal place that I buy scrap metal from. I can't bring it inside because the guys hate it. I even talk about YouTube and they all cringe up. I know one guy, if I walked in with a camera in my hand, he'd be walking out the door. The other guy kind of like, you know, he's I don't know if he was like a car show, and I did a live camera show, and I don't know if I caught him or not. I caught his car, but I thought he had a Corvette there, and to find out he had his Jeep there, so I'm confused about what he brought. So I might have filmed him. He tried to stay away though. He tried to stay out of my shot. He was following me. He was noticed where I was at. That's what I'm trying to say. He noticed where I was at filming, so he tried to stay out of the view. So, well, you know. Well, we got a few more days left of February. 10 more days of February, of January. I think I want, you can tell by listening to me that I want to be in February, but I've been busy, but it seems like it's still dragging on. Winter's still dragging on. And like almost the wood I dug up out of the woods, the wood for the stove that I dug up out of the woods, I'm like almost out of that already. That 4 days of cold weather or whatever it was really going through the wood. Really burning it up. Do have some a woodshed full of wood, but I'm trying to keep that as a backup. But it's like 5 years old, so you know, it'd be nice if I could get down in the woods now, but I definitely can't get down there now. I'm gonna try to go down with a 4-wheeler and plow a path down, because then I could 4-wheeler it up out of the woods. But the boy said that the plow, he didn't think the plow would work very good down and back. So you're not really going to plow what you think you're going to plow with it, going down a hill and around a corner and all that. But my other option is use a snow blower. Well, I got them. They all need work, so. And I couldn't even get it in. These guys driving, you can't even see their flashing lights or nothing. I'm talking about the big front loader deals that are pushing the snow around. It's supposed to have flashing lights on them, and he does. He has them. They're down behind the bucket that he's pushing. So when I was coming straight on, I seen his lights, his headlights. You know what I'm saying? But the other lights, you couldn't even see them until I got up on them. So, you know, there's boys and their toys. That tells the whole story. This is where I'm going, so I can like I can park over here and point it. Yeah, I can't even point there. So anyways, I'll be back in a minute. I'm just going to turn you guys off, but I'll just leave you on. So Yeah, I'm getting the messages. It's hard to drive and read at the same time. I'll be right back. I didn't get much. Didn't get much. Just enough. Yeah, just a little piece of that. It's going to be the pivot points for the piece that's going to go up and down. Sort of like hinges, we'll call them. You got to make 4 of them. We're gonna make a template and then I'll make a template and then I'll try to cut them out of there. So maybe they can. This place here can cut. You give them a template of what you want, and they'll make whatever you want. Just, you know, it's like $60 an hour plus the metal. So or more. I've had some of that sandblast cabinet. I had some of the metal. I had some of the metal bent for me because my options were to bend and cut. I think I had them cut some of them because I didn't have a plasma cutter at one time, or one wouldn't cut that thick of metal or something. It was just, I just had them do it. And then I had them bend some metal for me too, so yeah. This thing drives like I got a low tire in the back. It's like, yeah, so I'm gonna go out to just like a shortcut here out to a big major road, and to make a left, which is gonna be major pain. But this time of day, the traffic shouldn't be that bad. Early in the morning and late at night, it's not suggested to come make a left out of this road that I'm going to. And then because people use this as a shortcut. They use this road as a shortcut between this road and that road, and the left-hand turn lane usually plugs up pretty good to come this way. So that's why it's hard to get out. It's not because the traffic's so heavy. It's the left-hand turn lane that gets plugged up when people come in this direction. All right, I think I got it finally out. Finally got it cleared up, what I was trying to say. My wife wanted me to go to the store, and then she said she had to go, so she said, "Nah, don't worry about it." So, good deal. Big crane here today. Big crane. Big crane. So you can see all for being morning here, it's after the rush hour, you can see that it's quite busy. Alright, so this road sometimes is really bad and sometimes it's not, and looks like it's could have made it out there, but I just waited. About another 7 more cars coming down the hill, but sometimes we get people doing a left-hand turn here, so then it gets ridiculous when you find them doing left-hand turns because they're coming towards me, you know what I'm saying? All right, so good deal. As you can see, my traction light was, if it seemed like it was kind of weird on the in the picture, it was because my traction light was flashing, so I was slipping. She was slipping a lot. So that's one of those big push things that drive all around here, pushing snow. Then there's some other little guy here you see in a minute. He's got his little plow on too, so. And she's icy. She's icy. Another little guy with his little plow. There used to be a law where you couldn't drive those alongside the road, and they used to have to trailer them. Now you can drive, if you have a flashing light on it, you can drive alongside the road here. It's like a farming community. It really is not, but I can get into the farming community. People driving their, their tractor alongside the road, But see, it's slippery. Slippery, 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 and there's always somebody zooming along. Like they get better traction than I do. Holy moly. And the back end is breaking loose here. So she's just down at the next corner, and I gotta go around the corner, and that's where she's at. So I can show you the tube, and then I'm gonna, once I buy it, I'll shut you guys off because it's ain't nothing really happening. I mean, really, not much. Other than I'm slipping and sliding here, back into the cars, going back and forth, So. Guess you caught that one. What I find it happens, why that does that so much, is your tires get loaded up with snow, and then it's like a slick, and then when you go to make a a round corner, a turn, she just wants to go straight. yeah. Alright, somewhere or other here's the turn I gotta go, and I got some guy in my butt, so I think this is it. Yeah, this is it. Yep. So I'll show you what I get when I come back, and then I said I'll turn the camera off because it's kind of boring. Kind of boring. Help wanted. They need help in here. Help wanted. just broke the bank on that. He told me it was $10 a foot. So that's $20 in the clamps. The clamps for 50 bucks. It's like, I don't know. I don't. Yeah, I'm gonna check on these clamps, because $50 for 4 clamps is ridiculous. Before I leave. All right, that's what I got. This is the name of the kangaroo or something. Kangaroo or King Flex, made in America. That's, yeah. So I got to call in the clamps, because 50 bucks for 4 clamps is ridiculous. All right, I may bring you back when I do that tire. All right, see ya.